right, so in your opinion, what makes a good school board member?
Okay, first, I think you need to be educated about the district's business. What that means is you don't get on the school board to advocate for your child. I mean, a parent advocates for their child. And so I think that having a broad understanding and a realization that, number one, you are there to set policy and to support the superintendent's goals for education of the district students. Now, the way to get that, in my experience, is you attend board meetings and you realize there's a lot going on, and some of it's financial, some of it's policy, some of it's programs, some of it's scores, some of it's facilities. So there is no substitution for actually going to board meetings to learn that. I sat out in the audience for about 5 years before I ran for office, and during that time I would focus on some things that like special education and charters, because I think that there's some volatility and risk there, and you want to make sure that those things are in order. And so I think I had a pretty good understanding. Now, I always tell people that are thinking about running for the board, anything you think and anything you say, your first closed session might have all that go up in smoke. So that's all I can say about that. But I think the second thing is that you bring something to the table that might complement the board. And that would be things like, I have, for me, for example, I work for a public agency. I've done that for going into my 18th year. I'm an exempt employee. They can tell me tomorrow that there's a door. I'm a bureau manager. I run a division for the city. I'm the administrator. I'm responsible for programs, employees, contracts, reporting to council. Our system is very transparent. There's a lot of public input and things like that. So I bring top end public sector business, the public's business, and how to do that transparently to the table. Now, you might have somebody that understands education. Maybe they understand curriculum. They take kids that are all the way from pre-K up to 12th grade. They have diverse learning styles. They have diverse motivations. They have diverse cognitive levels. And maybe you know how to deliver a curriculum to support the teacher, so there's continuum between as kids go through. And you know, at the end, you have to have kids ready for more education or to assume an independent place in society, a successful place in society. So I think if you have an expertise that the board can use, it might be financial, it might be facilities, it might be something. And then thirdly, I think the ability to build consensus is really important. So if you come in and the rest of the board members look at you and they say, I've seen this person out in the audience, they've obviously given the effort to come forward. We're not going to have to babysit them with the very basics of the business. And they bring something that we don't have, and it actually complements us and it moves the district's goals forward. I think that's a really good thing. Now, in some boards and organizations, you don't get consensus, and you usually see those are signified by people coming and going. And if you can't build consensus, then it turns about personal things, and then you're kind of not able to support your superintendent's goals. Now, some people think that maybe if I run for a school board, it will give me some standing in the community. It will be, maybe I'll look good. You know what? A couple bad votes by you can look really bad in the community. And I don't think sitting on the school board makes you look good. Looking good is something you either have or do not. And well, I think I got that down. Next question, Tim.
That was unscripted, by the way. No idea that was going to happen.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay.